Hi there, my third eye chakra family. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about energy healing. And first off, I want to share with you that you all have the power to heal your own body. We were born with the innate ability to heal and to pull on the energy of the divine. We often have been taught that we don't have the power or we might have forgotten. And so today's video is just a reminder of how powerful you are. And so let me remind you of some of the innate capabilities that you possess and you might have forgotten. So sometimes when you have a belly ache, the first response is to put your hand on that belly and maybe rub it, right? Oh, my belly doesn't feel good. And so we rub it. Or maybe we have a tension headache and we put our fingers on our temple and we rub it. This was our body's innate way to find relief or release or to heal. But soon we learned that there was medication and other ways to heal. And so we've let go of these practices. And so today's video is to bring you back to that innate ability that you have to heal. So I'm going to have you pull your hands apart and then slap them together. And you hear that energy. And do that again. You hear that energy. And let's go ahead and rub those hands together. You can feel the warmth. And you can start to feel some energy being created between the hands. The friction that you're creating is energy. You feel that warmth starting to build. And maybe you can go faster if you're not feeling it. And then separate those hands just a bit. And you might feel a bit of a vibration, maybe a stickiness, or almost as if there's something in between the fingers. See if you can pull that apart and bring those hands back together. And the more you practice this, the better able you are to feel the energy being built up between the hands. Now, both Julie and I practice energy healing. I practice Reiki. And it's an understanding that this energy is not coming from me, but this is actually energy coming from the divine. And we're not attaching any religion here. It could be from God, could be from Mother Nature, could be the divine goddess, whatever belief you have, there's an energy within this universe. And you can draw upon that energy. I am the conductor of that energy, but I do not hold that energy. And as such, I need to let it go. I need to share it with others. Continue that energy movement through me. And that's how we do Reiki. We are conduits of energy, and we share this energy with others to help them shift their energy, which then allows that body to heal. All right, so we've been doing this for a little while, bringing our hands back and forth, and maybe you can still feel that energy. If it ever begins to waver, to soften, or maybe you get distracted, you start thinking about, oh, what am I going to cook for dinner tonight? Bring those hands back together again. I like to meditate before I start my energy healing sessions, just to clear the mind and to be as open as I'm able to. It is not my choice on what to heal. The energy knows where in the body it needs to go and what needs to be done. Pull those hands apart. Feel that energy. And maybe you can visualize it. I can feel the energy. I can feel almost like a stickiness, almost some resistance when I pull my hands back together. And it's okay if you don't feel that. With practice, you'll create a sensation that is unique to you. But let's see if you can visualize that energy. What color does your energy hold? Can you move your hands all the way around that energy as if it were a sphere or a ball? Can you allow that energy to grow? And when I put my hands together, that energy is not shrinking, but compressing, becoming stronger. And I pull in more energy from the universe. And I bring my hands back. And with practice, you can go back pretty far, still feel that energy. In some practices, there is an understanding that there's actually more power in this space. And so when we practice energy healing, we actually don't touch the person. We hold our hands over. And then I'm going to let you take this energy and place it somewhere in your body. Don't overthink this. What was the first thing that came to your mind? Was it to your mind? Was it to a shoulder, a joint, to the heart, someplace in the stomach or the gut? What called you? And place that energy inside of you. And allow that warmth, that movement to move through you. Nice. Let's do an alignment of our chakras. So again, let's start rubbing the hands together, drawing in that energy from the universe. Remember, it's not coming from me, it's coming through me. I shouldn't be tired and exhausted after this. Sometimes you might be, just because of the concentration, sometimes you might feel energized from the energy moving through you. Separate those hands. Feel that energy build up. Practice bringing the hands back and forth. Feeling the energy. Now this practice is not Reiki. This is a practice I took from Donna Eden, who is an energy healer. There's so many different people out there sharing energy and ways to use it to heal the body. Not one is better than the other. The one that works for you, that resonates with you, is the one for you. So I'm going to hold my energy right above my root chakra, right at the base of my spine. And I'm going to see that root chakra start to shift. Chakra means wheel. And I want that wheel to start moving, spinning in a circle. So with my hands, with the energy coming through, I'm going to visualize that root chakra starting to shift, starting to move in a circular motion. And you can stay here as long as you need. I'm going to move through my chakras so that you can see the practice and continue on your own pace. And I'm going to move up to the sacral chakra. And now I see that sacral chakra. And I can visualize the color orange. Maybe you do too, or maybe you feel it. And I see that chakra starting to spin. I see the energy starting to turn, starting to move. I can feel my hands warm, maybe a little tingling. Bring my hands up to my solar plex. And I see the color yellow. And I can visualize that chakra in my mind's eye. And I visualize it beginning to spin. I can feel the energy in my hands moving through me. Moving in to that solar plexus chakra. And I see it spinning. Maybe your hands are feeling a little cold, or maybe you've been distracted. Remember, you come back, rub those hands together, pull in more energy from the universe. Pull them apart, build it up. Remembering to breathe, clearing the mind of everything else that is happening in this moment. Right now, we're focusing on healing. Now I place my hands over my heart chakra. And I am not touching my body. I'm a few inches away. I've got a nice little space right there, a healing space. If you want to, you can lay your hands onto the body. I like to have the space. I can feel more warmth when my hands are just a little bit further away from the body. And I can see my heart chakra shining brightly in green. And I start to see that wheel spin. I see that movement Any stuck energy is now being shifted. And I move up to my throat chakra. And here I see the color of blue. And that chakra begins to spin. And I can still feel the warmth in my hands. And while I'm here, maybe I want to spend a little extra attention on my thyroid, one of those organs that works so hard in our body. But again, energy knows where it wants to go. It knows where it's needed. We come up to the third eye, the chakra that we're working on this month. And I see that wheel beginning to spin. I see the energy moving. And maybe I see a deep indigo color or a violet. And I feel the warmth in my hands. And I allow that energy to move into my third eye chakra, spinning. And I move up to the crown chakra. And here I see a beautiful light glowing from the crown of my head, moving up to the divine. And I feel the energy not only moving from my hands into the crown chakra, but from my crown chakra moving up to the universe. And I focus my attention in this area, sharing the energy that is moving through my body, through my hands. Nice. And let's move those hands along the chakra one more time, from the root chakra to the sacral, to the solar plex, to the heart, to the throat, to the third eye, to the crown chakra. And different practices look a little bit different. In my practice where I was trained, we actually close that opening, almost as if I'm sealing it in. And then there was a sign that I use to help seal in that energy. Take a deep breath in and relax. And take a moment to allow this energy to move through you. This energy is subtle. Some of you may feel it immediately. Others may feel it later today. Whether you feel it or not, know that energy is shifting in the body. And you can call upon myself or Julie to do an energy healing for you. But you have that ability. You have that power to draw energy through your hands and create a healing body. Namaste.